Hello, everybody. Um, I've been thinking about how, at the moment, with everything that we're going through with the coronavirus, our lives have changed quite drastically. And if you do venture out, everywhere that you go, there aren't any people. People are in lockdown, and what was normal has completely changed. Cities just look completely abandoned, and it kind of reminded me, or made me think of a book that, to a much greater extent, captures perfectly a snapshot in time that, had that photographer not been there and taken those photos at that time, we would have no record of how life was before it changed forever. And it's a really important book. It's one that I've owned for a while, and you can still pick up copies of it on eBay. And that book is A Vanished World by Roman Vishniac. I'll talk about him for a little bit, and then I'll play some music and open the book, and you can see the photos. So Roman Vishniac was born in 1897 and died in 1990. He's a photographer who was most widely remembered and recognised for his photographic recording of Jewish life. But what makes this really poignant is it's just before World War II in Eastern Europe. The book I have here was published in 1983, and as the title perfectly states, it captures a vanished world. Small cities and provincial villages, people going about their normal life. His pictures are recorded as really the last record of a people, a way of life, a culture that was only months away from changing, from being wiped out by, really, in the years ahead, by Hitler's World War II and the Final Solution. If you ever want to see a snapshot in time, the very last photographic record of a people before the Holocaust, then this book really is special for the photos that it contains. And it just sort of makes you think how what's normal to them, these people going about their lives, and then suddenly everything's changed. And in the case of the photos in this book, a whole culture of people and the way that they lived and everything is gone. So at least, and what we have left is these photographs that Roman Vishniac took just before World War II as he was travelling through Eastern Europe. So I'll now open the book and you can see some of the photos. Thank you. So I think the thing that I take away from this book is how important it is that we all, even if it's just using your mobile phone, document and capture the life that you're living in the years that you're alive. What's the normal people going about their day? Because you just don't know how special that will be, 10, 20, 30 years from now. The way people dress, the fashion, cars, what seems normal today might be fascinating for people in the future. And so I think just as Roman Vishniac captured a way of Jewish life that was soon to be wiped out, and thank God that he did take those photos and there's some record of that. So I just think it's so important that we all take pictures and capture our lives, so that in sort of 50 years there's a record that people can look back on